The existence of dimensions and parallel realities can be explained by Schrödinger's cat paradox, a thought experiment developed by the Austrian physicist Schrödinger. A cat, along with a vial of poison, is placed inside a sealed box, and only if a certain sequence of events occurs will the vial break, releasing the poison that will kill the cat. The paradox is that as long as we do not open the box to know whether the vial has been broken or not, what is the cat's reality at that exact moment? We cannot state whether the cat is alive or dead. So what is it now, while we haven't looked inside the box? You might think, just open the box to find out. But quantum physics calculates reality in an exact way, independent of circumstances. And according to these calculations, as long as we haven't opened the box, the cat is 50% alive and 50% dead. It is in superposition, transitioning between two parallel realities. The quantum equation that expresses this state of the cat, however bizarre it may seem, is the same mathematics that developed technologies such as lasers and transistors, the conductors that amplify electric currents in computers and cell phones. Observing the cat's state before opening the box mathematically forces reality to split into parallel branches only when the inside of the box is observed. Thus, one of the states manifests. From our perspective, there are only two possibilities. Either the cat dies or it doesn't. But the truth is that while we haven't opened the box, the cat's reality could be anything. While unobserved, it moves through infinite possibilities. It could have changed color, become younger, older, or even ceased to be a cat at all, since we have no awareness of what is happening inside. Yet, our minds limit the result of observation. This explains the illusion of continuity in time and space, the reason why we wake up each day in the same reality and remain unaware of parallel lives, because our individual mind expects to see the same things, people and places, selecting coherent events based on the memory of the character. What happened yesterday, what should happen today, and what will likely happen tomorrow. Thus, the illusion of linear time is formed. You can only move your arm because you believe you can, and to do that, you must first intend to do so. You can only walk to the living room because you believe the living room is there. But in truth, reality behaves like a conveyor belt, rendering images as we move intentionally. Just as we can see the light from stars millions of kilometers away, perceiving their rays, reaching our eyes despite the vast distance. This happens because space itself is an illusion. The instantaneous speed of light shows us that everything exists everywhere at once. From this premise, all branches of reality already exist. All the outcomes of possible combinations of choices and actions made by the observer player are happening simultaneously in the now. The character experiences the one that their individual consciousness tunes into thought, intentions, actions, beliefs, and choices. The transition of consciousness to another reality or dimension occurs through its shift among the infinite avatars or characters that already exist in all realities and dimensions, just as we shift our awareness into the dream world when this body sleeps. Could dreams be parallel realities? The discontinuous, chaotic, fantastic, and often bizarre nature of dreams resembles the natural state of consciousness, the void where absolutely all probabilities and possibilities of existence unfold. Imagined stories can also be parallel realities, and you may find that absurd, but I ask you, if I can imagine something that never existed in my mind, like a forest made of soccer balls, a building built of marbles, or a butterfly with glass wings, these things have never existed, and yet I can see them now in my mind. So where do they exist? They exist within consciousness, and consciousness is all that exists. The fact is that it is impossible for these imagined things to have never existed. My consciousness is merely accessing those configurations of existence that form these images. Since reality is not solid, our consciousness constantly transitions between parallel versions with different so minimal that we do not notice we are in another reality. The Mandela Effect is an example of this, known as the phenomenon of collective false memory, when multiple people share the same memory of something that never happened. For instance, groups of people remember Nelson Mandela having died in prison in the 1980s, when in fact he died at home in 2013 at the age of 95. Or the Pokemon character Pikachu. Many people recall his tail having a black tip, which in the current version of reality, it is not true. Or Uncle Sam's hat never having had the stripes and colors of the US flag, despite that being a vivid, solid memory from my childhood. Could these memories be proof that we have shifted realities?